Hello everyone, welcome back to another reading and welcome back for another message from your soul. Let's ask your soul what you need to hear right here, right now. What is important for you to know at this very moment. Let's see. What do you want to tell us right now? What is important for us to hear? Okay. So they're immediately telling me there's something in our life that we are not appreciating. There is something in our life that we should be appreciating because it is actually good for us. It is actually not specifically something we ask for, but something that we need for the things we ask for to be part of our life as well. So definitely look around you, look at what is given to you, look at what is the Spirit has given to you, what the universe has made perfectly, like arranged perfectly for you. Look around you and you will certainly find something. And then trust that this is the one thing that you needed. Trust that it is good for you. And well, they're not specifically telling us to appreciate it and to say thank you about it, but they want us to see it. They want us to see the specialness behind that. Let's say recently you lost an opportunity and immediately got another one after that. And they simply want you to appreciate it, or not to appreciate it, but to realize it, to say, oh, right, that's something the universe arranged for me. It's like a little bit of this ungrateful feeling, but they're not telling us to be grateful or whatever, but they want us to realize and to acknowledge, okay, that here is perfectly done. And they want us to see their signs and see that they're there for us, because sometimes we get a little annoyed and mad with the universe and we're like, I was so sure that's the one thing I needed. Why did you take it away from me? Or whatever. And then they're like, your soul simply wants you to see that you have been given opportunities. And they simply want you to realize that and to acknowledge that. Why do they want you? Not for them, not for the universe itself, but they want you to acknowledge it for yourself so that you know that the angels, your soul, and many other energies are always around you. They're always with you and they're actually listening to you and they want to help you. That's something that I felt, that some of us have lost trust in the universe. And that's definitely something that your soul wants you to realize, that the universe is still listening to you. Spirit is still listening to you. God is still listening to you. It is still there. Everything that you need and want is still going to happen in your life, and they're still listening, but they just do things a little different from what you've imagined. Why? Because it's better for you, because they are doing everything for your own good. And even if you cannot see it at the moment, you simply need to trust them. Okay, I've talked a lot about this card a lot. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, see? They're telling us again, look at what we have given you. Look at what you have, basically. Look at what you have and who you are and what you've achieved and not what you are missing. Again, the reason they want you to see that is so that you yourself can feel better. Because I certainly feel like a disappointment at the moment. You feel like you have to do a lot for things to work. You have to put a lot of effort in. If you feel that way, it's definitely look watch my last video, because I talked about that as well. Maybe there is a message for you as well. It is linked up there. Maybe there is a message for you that you need to hear, because it's a very similar energy. So once again, look at what you have and can do, and what you've been given, and what is good in your life, instead of the things that are maybe not working at the moment, that you maybe are missing. Because we can always, we can always look at the glass half full, half empty. And even if you feel like in your life there are so many negative things going on at the moment, I'm quite sure you can find a few beautiful things if you actually focus and try to find them. Exactly. Look at the things that have been working, that are working, and that the universe has arranged for you. Let's ask about this 5 of Swords, because I feel like there is a message that I'm not quite grasping yet. That I'm not quite getting and understanding yet. What do I want to tell us with this 5 of Swords? Let's see. We have not had this card before on this channel. That's great. I love when new cards come out. Okay. Let's see. They're like, look deeper. Maybe on the surface, the things are not as you want them to be. Maybe on the surface, you've lost control over the things. Maybe on the surface, things did not turn out the way you wanted them to, or there are certain situations that you cannot control. Maybe on the surface it's not the life that you imagined, but if you look deeper, look into yourself, feel what you're feeling every day. Look at, they're talking about feelings. Look at what, feel yourself, feel the energy around you, really feel the energy around you, feel the energy between the people that are around you and you. And you can actually see that from the past to now, so much has changed. And you can be grateful for those things. And maybe those things are the things that the universe felt like you needed, or, the things you needed for the material world to actually have the things that you wanted. What I mean with that, let me explain it. Maybe you first needed to gain more confidence and have happier relationships with the people around you for you to, what that you want in a material world. Maybe you wanted more money or a big house. And maybe you needed, like I said, to get beautiful connections first, good friends, maybe a good partner, a healthy family relationship. And maybe you've needed to feel good within yourself first, so that now the material world can come and your energy aligns and you can actually have it on a physical, in this physical aspect can happen as well, meaning a house or more money. That's what they're saying with that card. Maybe on the surface right now is not what you imagined, but if you look deeper, if you look at they're saying the things that matter, but they know that for us the things that matter are not only our feelings and the energy around us, but also the material world. But they're saying, look at the things, the deeper things, like relationships, feelings, the way you feel and the way you felt in the past, and actually see what has happened over this year, over the last year, and see that everything that has happened is actually so that now the things that you actually wanted to happen can come into your life. It's like building a safe ground for a house to be built upon, like that. See, so beautiful. There's so much giving here. Here we are being given something from the universe, from spirit, from God, Here we are given something from someone. Here we are given something from someone. And we are actually giving a lot to people as well. There's a lot about giving and receiving here. It's beautiful. Yeah, let's actually get one more of these. So about the Six of Cups. It's just talking about that again. If you feel like what you have been given from the universe is actually, if you have realized that now, that it's actually what you needed, and someone around you feels the same way as you did, that the universe isn't hearing you, like I said, if you feel that way, don't forget to watch my last video, because that was certainly about this topic as well. But if you have someone around you, like a dear friend of yours, or a person that is very dear to you, tell them what you have just realized, that maybe the material world is not the world that you wanted to have, but you're in the other things, like relationships, what you feel, how you feel, deeply, like deep down, like really deep, is actually needed to happen first. Because you know how energy works. Energy starts within yourself and can then expand into your surroundings. So if you are negative, very negative, and look at everything as like, look at every bad thing that you can find, you can only see the bad things around you, and there will be things coming into your life with the exact same energy, meaning things that you would consider as bad. But if you in your own energy are very positive and feel good and great, then things that feel good and great to you will come into your life, because that's what you attract. And you can tell that to the person in your life that is feeling the same as you, and who needs to hear that maybe too. That's a very important message here. It could be a sister, someone who is like a sister to you, or a daughter even. So now I really hope, and your soul really hopes, that you feel better, that they want to tell you that you need to realize that to feel better, to glow, basically. Think about what I just said about with energy, how energy works. I've made a video about that before too, so maybe you want to check it out. You attract the energy you are in, is what it's called. And really talking about that, what I've just talked about. So stay positive, try and do things that feel good to you. And if you have to do things that do not feel good to you, try and make them so they feel good. Meaning, if you have to do chores, put on some music and have fun doing them. Just really try to bring positivity, happiness into your life, so that the things that make you happy and are positive to you will come into your life. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope that this reading was something that you needed to hear. And thank you very much for letting me talk to your soul. If you feel like this video helped you, definitely let me know and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.